Hey, I'm Esperanza,
And I'm Garrett.
and this is our Black Urban Farm. We want to share just a quick video, tell you about who we are, and talk a little bit about what we're doing and why we are sharing this adventure with you. So babe, maybe you can talk a little bit about where we got the idea for the garden.
Right. So I wanted to get into some gardening, and I wasn't exactly sure where to start. Or, we live in a place where the soil isn't that great. Like, there's some metals in it, and there's this and that. So we knew that we were going to have to get creative with whatever farm style we chose. And so, thanks to Facebook, Esperanza ended up sending me a straw bale garden article, and I loved it, and that was it. And it just took off for me, and it really resonated with a style of gardening that I wanted to try, and so that brought us to where we are today. We also are in a space where we have a good amount of backyard, but we don't have an acre, we don't have half an acre, we don't have a quarter acre. We have a backyard, so we had to figure out how we were going to make that work. Honey, why don't you get into a little bit about why we're doing the website?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, we're like regular everyday Black folks. We both have full-time jobs. We have a son. And we wanted to continue to like really support each other. We just got married a couple of months ago, almost a year ago. And we wanted to make sure that we were living a healthy lifestyle. And that included increasing vegetables and fruits and eating only organic food. So it was a huge shift for us. And we found that it was actually pretty expensive. And so we were interested in thinking about how this backyard farm could support us to have a healthy lifestyle.
Can we call it a back farm?
We also wanted to have a hobby together. So I think that was another reason that we did it. And then we thought, we looked online to see what other kind of farms Black folks were growing. We actually found that there weren't that many Black farmers. And we were like, this is crazy with so many Black folks living in cities all across America trying to figure out how to make sure that we're eating healthy, how to make sure that we are conserving water and resources and money. We wanted to actually just document our experiments and our experience in an effort to really start a conversation with other Black folks who are living in urban areas, who are trying to think about what it looks like to cultivate our own farm, cultivate the land, cultivate livestock as a process of liberation. So this is like one of the many steps that we take to get free as Black people, and we wanted to have a place and space to post what we're learning and all of our mistakes and our experiments.
Right. I do expect lots of mistakes, so bear with us as we're all trying to learn.
And then, babe, can you talk a little bit about how we got into chickens?
Can you talk a little bit about how we got into chickens? She's all into the chickens.
So we realized that we need to make some switches in our diet, including like eating a more balanced diet. I tend to eat mostly vegan, so I don't eat any dairy because it just is not good for my system, but I love eggs. So definitely don't consider myself vegan. I just don't eat a lot of dairy. And we wanted to have some chickens. I don't know. I thought it would be awesome to have chickens. We love eggs.
I could eat eggs for breakfast, dinner, and lunch.
We also, I think, are trying to figure out how to make our, or really wanted to include a sustainable model. And so we're composting all of our scraps in a composter, which we'll make a video about at some point. And when we were thinking about how we were going to fertilize our garden, people were like, oh, well, chicken manure. And I was like, I mean, this is an ongoing process. And so having that manure in our compost just makes it richer and helps us to sort of keep this cycle going. So we really are growing things and eating them. We've been having some debate about whether or not we'll eat the chickens when they start laying. I'm not crazy about the idea. She is. But really wanting this farm to be full and to be developing an ecosystem in the middle of the town. Like, we're in the middle of an urban area in the Bay Area, and we wanted to have this place and space to explore some of these pieces.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for right now. We are really excited. We're going to be showing you a bunch of stuff because it's a build day for us. So you'll be seeing a lot of videos of us in these same clothes. And we totally want to hear back from you. So we want this to be a conversation. Post your own videos. Please leave comments. Tell us what you think. Any recommendations that you have. We look forward to being in touch with you. And thank you so much for coming to blackurbanfarmers.com. Peace.